Hi Libra, how are you? This is going to be your reading for mid-November. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Some people ask me, what does that mean, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Well, the Sun sign is the day and time, day of birth and month of birth. So, for example, if you are October 11, you are Libra because you fall into the category of Libra through your birthday. But when you look at the time you were born and the place you were born and you put it into a natal chart calculator, it creates a composite chart where it tells you your moon sign, which is how you emotionally respond to circumstances and events, and your rising sign, which is your physical interpretation and your first impression, how you present yourself to the world. Now, for example, in my case, my birthday is July 22. I'm a Cancerian. But when I put the time of birth, which is 1 p.m., and the location, Queens, New York, it generates a calculated chart. And my moon and my rising are both Libra. So what does that mean? I get along very well with Libra. But number one, on an emotional level, I want balance. I want justice. Your card represents justice, balance, fighting for what's right, what's fair. Libra people want to be fair to themselves and to everyone around them. You want that healthy balance. You want that mental ability. You're not someone who gets, thrown with emotion. On an intellectual level, you're very smart, very educated, very highly advanced intellectually, okay? But the moon sign represents how do you act in situations on an emotional level. So in my case, my moon is Libra. I act like a Libra when it comes to emotions. I'm balanced. I want justice. I want to fight for what's right. So that's just a little example of when I say moon and rising. And Venus is the planet of love. So if you have, let's say, Libra in your Venus, that means in a relationship, you function like a Libra. So it's important to know what is your moon, rising, and Venus signs according to what time you were born, what place you were born. You put it in the calculator, and then it gives you all of the signs. You should watch those videos. For me, as a Cancerian, I have to watch Cancer and I have to watch Libra videos so I can get the full energy. I hope that makes sense for you all. But going back to the cards, if I say a scenario that doesn't sound like your life, it's going to sound like someone else who's watching. So keep that in mind. I may say things that don't sound like you or your situation. It's going to sound like another Libra watching. There's thousands and thousands of Libras out there. Not everyone is on the same journey. The only way you'll be able to get your specific energy is to book a personal reading. If you'd like to book a personal reading, please email me at canceriandivinelightlovetarot@gmail.com. All that information is at the bottom of the description box, and I will contact you between 1 and 2 days, and we'll set up an appointment right away, and I will do a natal chart analysis for you and tell you what your moon and rising signs are, okay? All right, Libra, let's see. You could have had heartbreak in the past, Libra. Somebody could have broken your heart in a relationship. You had a situation in the past that broke your heart. You could have been dealing with someone who was not fair. And as a Libra, when someone is not fair to you, that is going to break your heart because that takes you off of your balance scale when someone breaks your heart, when someone does you wrong, okay? So you had misfortune or unluck with someone in the past. You could have been dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. But no matter what their sign was, this person was not fair because, number one, they were very moody. You know, one day they're nice, one day they're not, one day they're loving, one day they're not. Also, they could have, number one, not wanted you to work. Let's say, for example, you are a female Libra and you were dealing with this person who was your husband or your mate. And Libra is, as I was saying before, very intellectual, very educated, very, that cerebral energy. Maybe you were dealing with someone who didn't want you to work, who wanted you to stay home, and that threw you off your balance. That's why you had the 3 of Swords, that heartbreak. Others of you were dealing with someone who was so moody and he did not or she did not want to work on this relationship. 8 of Pentacles in reverse, not wanting you to work or not working on a relationship, okay? And there was no equal balance. 6 of Pentacles in reverse, no equal balance in finances. So for example, one person was putting more money or one person was putting more effort, more time. 6 of Pentacles in reverse means there's no reciprocity within this relationship. There's no equal give and take. So you could have been in a relationship in the past where there was no equal give and take. You felt like you were putting more effort, more energy, and the person was not. Or this person just did not have the same mind frame as you. There was no equal reciprocity. Also extremely moody and immature. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You also could have had this person as a employee. So let's say it's not your spouse or your boyfriend or girlfriend. This could be an employee. You could have been employed by a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio who was very moody. One minute they want to pay you this much, next minute they want to pay you something else. One minute they want you to work for them, next minute they don't want you to work for them. Very unstable person. Present energy. See, I was just saying this husband or this employer. The Emperor in reverse represents the boss-like figure, the father-like figure. So you are dealing with someone who is extremely moody. This is your spouse or your boss or your boyfriend, however, girlfriend. This person was moody, the mastermind manipulator, twisting and turning things into their benefit. So the Emperor in reverse is not a positive card. It's a negative card. They mastermind manipulated a situation that broke your heart. Okay, others you could be dealing with an Aries. But they're coming up in your present energy, which means they're not done with you yet. Yep. So, wow. Scenario 1. If you have a husband or a wife who's a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, this person is a mastermind manipulator. This person had you in the Eight of Swords energy, which is that mind entrapment. Or this is you, you know, either you felt like this or your person felt like this. You could have felt like this or your person. But the Eight of Swords is someone who is self-inflicted torture, mastermind manipulator that creates this like jail for the other person because they're stuck in their thoughts. They're entrapped within their thoughts. I feel like if this is a boss, they're not done with you yet. They want to come forward and maybe give you an opportunity. Maybe in the past they were very unreliable. Now they want to give you this, but they're still in that mastermind manipulator mode. Okay. Future energy. Four of Swords. You're going to take a break and think about this. You want to think about this. You want to contemplate this. Some of you Libras could be divorced because you were in a relationship with someone who was not loving you the right way, not wanting to give you that true love, because you know, everyone has a different way of expressing love. Some people want to express love through words. Other people have a hard time saying how they feel, so they have to do it through actions, right? Some people will buy you something, or, you know, make you your favorite meal, or fix your bed, or do your laundry, or help you, or do an action. Instead of saying they love you or saying that they care, they do an action to show you, okay? But in the past, you were dealing with someone, if you are a Libra who's divorced, or dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, someone could be contemplating divorce, wanting a divorce, thinking of divorce, or you are already divorced. And Libra, you are very intellectual and very stable and very balanced and logical. Most of, you know, I'm not going to say every single Libra in the whole universe, but, you know, in general, as a whole, Libra is a cerebral energy. It's represented by swords. You want to take a break right now. Either you want to take a break from work, or you want to take a break from this person in a relationship, and you need to think about things. You need to analyze things. You need to contemplate a little bit and think. Four of Swords is that hibernation mode. You could be currently taking a break from the world. Maybe you're taking a break because of COVID and the coronavirus, and you want to stay away. This is the hibernation in your cave, okay? Away from the universe, away from the world, because you want to take a break. So let's see. Why is the Knight of Cups in reverse? Who is this person that... Okay, so here's the King. You are dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio who is extremely immature. This is clarifying their card. This person was extremely immature. But also, I have to say, in retrospect, you could be having a cross-watcher who was feeling like this about you. I have to be fair to the cross-watchers, okay? So whatever I say can be interchangeable. This could be you. This can be your cross-watcher. Don't take it personal. Some of you Libras have a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio who feels like you were immature. Others of you were in a relationship or in a work environment with this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and they were in fact immature, because I have the King of Cups and the Knight of Cups both in reverse. Somebody was very immature here, okay? Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here? Okay, so this person was not honest. This person could have used mastermind manipulative techniques to get you to do things or feel things. You could also have this person in your family. So let's say this is not your boss. This is not your husband or your wife. This is your family member. Someone in the family member group. So this could be a brother-in-law, this could be a sister-in-law, a brother, a cousin, a friend, a neighbor, and a fellow worker, a co-worker, an employee, an employer. It can be all different things. Someone in your circle, Libra, was a mastermind manipulator. Okay? So let's say you're married to a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. You could have people around your spouse or your husband or your wife or whoever. That's their family members causing this conflict for you, causing these problems for you. Let's say it's their brother or their sister or their neighbor or their friend or their cousin or their parent, whoever. Somebody was causing this riffraff because they were a mastermind manipulator and created problems for you. Created this 8 of Swords energy where you felt so entrapped within your thoughts, like you couldn't go anywhere, okay? But this is self-inflicted. What does that mean? That means when you take off the blindfold and you know the truth about people, she's blindfolded right now. When she takes off her blindfold, she'll know the truth and she'll be able to see clearly. So there's going to be some truth that's going to be exposed to you. If you were dealing with someone in the past who's in your family, in your relationship, in your work environment, they use these mastermind techniques, but it's important for you to know that they're not done with you yet. They want to come and give you some kind of new offer or start up some new issue with you, okay? You could have been dealing with a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries who was extremely manipulative. And especially if you're the Libra and you have, let's say, a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus husband or wife, and this person is fire. What happens when you put fire in earth? It's going to burn, Somebody was causing conflict within your family or in your circle or in your life. Something that has to do with money. Why is 8 of Swords here? Work or money? Some of you Libras, if you're dealing with a Scorpio, they talk to someone on the side and they could talk to this person during work hours or when they're not at home with you. Let's say you're at work or they're at work. This Scorpio is talking to someone on the side. And if you're dealing with a Scorpio, you should watch the Scorpio video because Libra was in there and there was something about someone being mad. So go and watch the Scorpio video if you have a Scorpio in your life. But I see that there was a situation that was causing a riffraff in your family dynamic or your work environment. And someone, they could be an Aquarius, they could be a Gemini, they could be a Scorpio, talking to someone else, third-party situation. Because I have the Queen of Wands with the 3 of Cups. The 3 of Wands is like the other woman, and the 3 of Cups is a third-party situation. Okay, 10 of Wands, heavy burden. So there was someone who was heavily burdened because of some kind of third-party situation. Okay, that's not for everybody. That's only for the people who it resonates with in their life. But you could have been dealing with someone who was a mastermind manipulator, Libra, and you divorced them because they were a womanizer. They couldn't, just stick to you. They were out there pretending like they're single. Meanwhile, they have a wife and kids at home. Of course, you're not going to be happy with them, right? You can't be married and go out there and play the field. You have to pick one. Okay, future energy. There's going to be some kind of aggressive conversation with this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or with this Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So just be aware that there is some kind of heated argument or conversation that's coming towards you. What the cards are saying here is that before you comment, before you engage in this, you should take a break, sit and think about things first before you make any agreements or any decisions or any response to their craziness, okay? And look at things from a different perspective. Okay, Libra, I wish you all light and love. If you'd like to book a personal reading, email me at canceriandivinelightlovetarot@gmail.com. always know that it is very important to preserve your energy. You should have a guarded shield of protection that protects you and your emotions. Don't let people get involved into your heart and your soul. Have a block so that you can keep your peace to yourself, and everyone else who has negative energy just bounces off of you and goes back to them. Okay, Libra? I wish you all a wonderful November, and I will see you in my favorite holiday season, Christmas time, December. Namaste.